Hey guys, Karen here. This is the shadow box thing that I started working on. You guys seen me gesso it and add the doilies to it. I had recorded painting over it. I don't know what happened. I erased it when I went to record something else. I didn't realize that I hadn't uploaded it to the computer. So all I did was use my chalk paint, painted over it, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see that or not, I left white. I liked the streak look with the white coming through, so it didn't bother me that I didn't bother to cover up everything completely white, and I may actually still take a nail file to some of it when I'm done. I'm not sure yet. I have also changed, I had a picture of me and my daughter, and I still will do that, but I wanted to use this picture. This is my great aunt Bridget. This is my grandfather's sister. In Northern Ireland, this is the house, well, it's not no more, but this is actually the house that my grandfather and his siblings and stuff were raised in. This is Aunt Bridget's daughter. I'm not really sure of her name. I have to get a hold of my cousin again and get all the information. But it's the only picture. There are no pictures that I'm aware of my grandfather. If they are, they're somewhere. They're probably in Philadelphia with the rest of the family. So I treasure this one because she was my grandfather's sister. My grandpa was born in 1896. Great Aunt Bridget was born in 1891. So I'm into genealogy. I'm into my family history. And I treasure things like this. These are important to me. It's important to me that they are handed down through the family to my child and then eventually my grandchildren. So this is my cousin Molly, Aunt Bridget. There was like 10 or 11. I've not done the family tree in a couple of years. There's like 10 or 11 of the kids, I think. All of them migrated from Draperstown, Northern Ireland, to the United States. Except for, I think there was 3 children that did not. Aunt Bridget is one of them, and her family is still there. Great Uncle Patrick, Patty, he's still there. And there seems like there was another sister that stayed with my grandma too. The farm that they had, I know it went, my grandfather had it. It came through another Toner family member, from what I was told. So I know there was an aunt, then my great-great-grandfather, then it would have been my grandfather. If he would have stayed, would have been the first to inherit the farm, because he was first born boy, and that's how they did it back then. So the farm was Grandpa's until he left, and then it just, went to the next one. And so there's that great-great aunt, then my great-great-grandparents, then their children. Uncle Patty is the one that ended up with it. It's gone. I know this land stayed in our family 4 or 5 generations. It just recently sold in the last couple of years. It was kept as a farm and everything. The land just recently sold because Uncle Patty's grandchildren or great-grandchildren, they left Ireland. They went to England, so they sold the land. So just anything from this time period, it just needs, for me, it needs to be treasured. It needs to be kept in the family and handed down. I would love to have something of my great-great-grandparents, but I don't know if any of that exists. But anyway, I didn't mean for this to turn into a family lesson. This is what I'm working on. And I had this material, which I do love. This goes back to when I was going to be a big old quilter, okay? Had that material, and it would have matched in the frame. But because I'm using a black, I printed this out. It was sent to me via Facebook, and I printed it out on premium matte Epson photo paper. This paper is excellent for black and whites. I don't care if it's glossy or not, but it just makes beautiful black and white. So I use this one, and I have decided to go like this. Robin actually liked this color fabric, but because I'm going like this, and I made these, I will cut these out and they will go in around on the thing. I'm going with the white beige color. So that's my reasoning for that. Okay, I'm using chipboard, and it's already cut the size to fit on the back of this frame, and I am just gonna loosely cut around it. And I'm really not sure where I got this eyelet trim. I've had it for a while. It may have come from Goodwill, or it may have been one of my little stores I used to visit in Livingston. They have it's like a mini mall, but it's just where a bunch of people have gathered their stuff. And okay, I gotta stand up, guys. They just sell their stuff, but there's this one stall in there. They have really nice prices on their older stuff. They're not asking an arm and a leg. And I know I'm probably blocking you. Sorry, guys. Okay. Stick that back down there for now. Get my ruler off of here. And I dragged out a bunch of stuff to try and add to it. We will see. Now, I'm going to take this off, that's for sure, because I'm going to use Mod Podge to adhere this, and I'm really just going to hope that it doesn't warp the chipboard. Robin, I know there's a wrinkle right there. Don't look at it, okay? Don't look at it. I'm not worried about the wrinkle because this big doily is going to cover it. Oh my goodness. I'm not using my... Oh, look. Wow. Look at that. I have not used my Mod Podge in a while. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. I've never seen it do that before. Okay. That is fine. Ooh. I wish I had... Oh, do I have wet wipes? Yes, I do. I haven't really crafted, though, with it since last year. Now, I have done this on canvas. We'll see how it goes on the chipboard. We shall see. It's so nice here today. I actually turned off the AC and opened up my windows. Okay, I can tell it's already tacking up. Actually looks like it might be bowing up a little bit. Stay. If you can, always try and work from the middle out. That way you push the bubbles, any air bubbles, out instead of in. Well, that's doing pretty good, ain't it, guys? It's not bowing really. And it's trying to work just a little, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm not too worried about it because it's going to help when it attaches to this. It's going to straighten up. So, and I really want one of them rollers. I really need to save up for one of those. You know them like ink rollers things? I really want one of them. I think they would help a lot on the mini albums and everything, just pushing out the air. Go down, little buddy. Just take your time. If you see any bubbles coming up, work them out. And sometimes Mod Podge needs a little time to breathe, time to grab on and stuff. So if you do something with paper and stuff and you see it bubbling, don't douse it in more Mod Podge. Just give it time to tack up. Some glues need time to get tacky. And I've noticed that Mod Podge is sort of like that. It doesn't need a lot of time. I've worked with glues that you had to wait 12 hours before you could do anything with it. Now this is going to flooring and stuff. But Mod Podge works better if you just give it a little breathing room. Let it set up. And then you should be fine. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'm running to the sink. Because somebody forgot to bring vinegar and water. For my thing. So, and I do not want that glue to sit in there. Okay, now what are we doing? Okay. Doesn't feel that bad, so I am going to do this. And I'm going to have to stand up on you guys. This is a quilting roller, acrylic quilting roller. I love this roller because you can see. I think I've got that set right. You can set it right on the edge of your chipboard. Well, it's crooked. That's throwing me off. Okay. Put your thing out there, butt it up against your thing. That'll help line it up. My blade's getting dull. Oh wow, my blade's getting really dull. Time to flip it over. Get a few more cuts out of it. Sorry guys, I know this is tedious, but that's part of it, I guess. Okay. There we go. Time to clean my mat up. I'm not worried about these strings. That's just where it comes from, how the material is. That's going to be, it's not going to be seen. Sorry guys if I put my big fat head in the way. I'm going to try and figure out where my doily's going in this. Okay. And I'm not using hot glue. I don't trust hot glue. I know a lot of people like it though, but I'm going to use my Koala tacky glue because I know Koala, it holds and it will dry clear. And I don't have to worry about if I have it by a vent or anything like that. I'm afraid that it might fall apart. Because I have several, this is going in my bedroom, and I have several vents. With gas heat, I'd be afraid that it might loosen, let go. This I know will dry clear, so I'm not worried about that. I gotta take this mat. I do not want glue on my cutting mat. Okay. And I'm just trying to hit the spots where it's thicker on the doily. I don't even know, oh, you guys can see. I know, boring, isn't it? Oh well. I wanna get this done. I started it, what, a month or two ago, and I had to wait till I could get some ink for my printer and print my pictures out. So I want to get this done because I have another mini album that I need to get done, and then a new one to start. Let go. So I gotta get some projects done. Instead of just talking about it. Okay. Oh, missed that one. Okay. Let's see how this works, guys. Hopefully that is enough glue. Look at all the glue all over my craft sheet. Hold on, guys, I gotta get that off so I can slide it towards me. That's one thing I like about wet glue. You got a little bit of time to play. Definitely don't want to put my chipboard on that wetness. Oh, that's going to work really good. Oh yeah, I like that. I am happy with that. Now what? I'll have to put that. I don't know if I want to, can you see that? I'm sorry. I don't know if I want to put it straight in the center, or I want to off-center it a little. I think in the center. So what I am going to do Now, I dragged out some stuff. These are stuff that I made myself, but that definitely is not going to match. And if that didn't have a pink thing, I don't like the pink. I don't know. Now this is some trim. I've had this for a little while. There, that's the right side. See, what I'm not sure about is gluing that picture down. If I glue this part down, then you could slide it under, and that way it could be removed, because if it ever needs to be copied again, it can be down the road. That is my thought. I know one thing that I do want to do. Oh, that was a little watery from where I wiped off that nozzle. Want just a little bit. There you go. I just want to tap the edges where it's been cut. That way it won't keep fraying or unraveling. Okay. Let's see. This slice might not be wide enough to hold it. Oh no. Sticky, sticky. Come on, guys. This slice might not be thick enough. I may have to glue this picture down. Just make sure. I usually like to try and lay my lace on my canvases where the pictures can be removed. But I usually use a more dense lace. This is only being glued in spots, so that definitely is not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this. Really hope it doesn't bleed through the paper. Come that way, Aunt Bridget. There you go. I'm out of my comfort zone here, guys. You know this. You know I'm a paper girl. You know I like my, I'm paper. This is out of my league. I blame this on, May, Robin, Angela, and Michelle. I'm telling you right now. What do you guys think? Looking okay so far? Okay. Oh wow, we're already into 34 minutes. So, I'm gonna end here because, I just need to get up and move around a little bit, to be honest. But I'm gonna end here and we'll come back. We'll see about flowers and putting where we're gonna fit these pieces in and stuff like that, okay? So, thanks for hanging in there, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.